Hey guys, welcome to Lucid 9G and it's Pranjal here. So before we move into the gameplay and all that, I just wanted to share a few of the things. So first thing first, I just wanted to wish each and every one of you a very happy new year. I know I'm a bit late as I was having some of my exams and there was a lot of work in office too. So I wasn't really getting that much time to play Gwent, but now my exams are gone, so uh, I'm back to playing Gwent. Now, other than that, the second thing is that I have finally got 100 subscribers on my channel. Yay! So, that's like a huge deal for me as we managed to get there only in 20 days. And my last video uploaded, which was a cold cream deck, that also managed to get, I think currently it's 4.9k views. So, I really appreciate you all watching content from a new channel like mine, and I have also been getting a lot of good feedback, so I really appreciate all that. And just so that, and since we have hit a lot of milestones here, as we are kind of in 2021 and we have got 100 subscribers and we are also close to getting 5k views on one of my videos, so I have decided to do a little giveaway. So I'll be choosing 2 winners and I'll be giving up 7 crates for each one of them. So if you are interested in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and in the comment section you have to write what's your favorite card from the Way of the Witcher expansion. So that are the 2 prerequisites if you want to have those crates or kegs, I should say. So that was the few of the things I wanted to share. Now coming to the gameplay and the deck. So I'm like apologizing in advance as I did made few of the decks, but they didn't really work that well, and I didn't really had 50% of win rate with them, so I decided not to post them. And since I already had a 9-day break, so I wanted to post a video as soon as possible. So I have actually gone for a meta deck this time. Currently this is on tier 2 of the Leviathan Gaming website, which is kind of very authentic, and they do some nice analysis, and whatever decks they put in their tiers, like they are kind of strong. So this is like tier 1 there's only Viv decks, and tier 2 I think this is one of the stronger ones. So just to give an overview of this, it's a devotion deck and we are kind of running Masquerade Ball. So now to give an overview of the deck, there are 2-3 packages here. So we have got Masquerade Balls, and along with that we have got Usurper. Now Usurper can also be an aristocrat in round 3, and to be honest, we would like to keep Usurper and Masquerade Ball saved for round 3. Other than that, we have got Joachim Dewitt. So almost 90% of the decks are playing those big Witcher cards, and we can invoke all those using Yennefer's invocation except for Erland. So once we have invoked them, we can use our Joachim Dewitt to play their own big bad boys via Joachim. Now other than that, we have got Ramon. Now Ramon is to be used in round 1 along with our soldiers package. So as for the soldier package, we are kind of running our armored cavalry here, and we have got Imperial Brigades, which are kind of nice thinning cards, and we have got Slave Hunter and Crossbowmen. So Ramon along with these soldiers cards, like I think they are kind of sufficient to get us win round 1. And we also have got sergeants, so we do have a lot of cards with deploy effect, so they are gonna our sergeant are gonna at least get boosted by 3 or 4. And other than that, we are kind of running locks too, so we have put Master of Disguise here and Fangs of Empire are the other 2 poisons. So in all we have got 5 poisons, 2 from Masquerade Ball, 1 from Van Moorlem's, and 1 from Van Moorlem Hunter. I mean 2 from Van Moorlem Hunter. So we can at least kill 2 cards, I mean 2 units with poison, so that is kind of a big. And we have got 1 Duchess Informant for our Brathans. So if we have already used Joachim de Witch or Roderick, then we can use our coup de grace for informants that we are going to get from directly from Informant or from Brathans. So yep, that is the overview. Now it is kind of a strong deck, to be honest, and I have won most of the matches with this, but maybe I'm a bit rusty as I have been making few mistakes in almost all of my matches. So maybe the matches are not gonna be that great, but yeah, they are kind of alright. So let's that was the overview of the match. So if you haven't really tried this one, do give it a try. It's kind of a strong deck, and if you are going for climbing up the ladder, then you should really give it a try. So yeah guys, that was all. So let's head into the gameplays. Okay, so it's Pincer Maneuver. I think most likely it's gonna be Orland with Arch Griffin deck, and he's gonna go for a huge immunity carryover, so winning round 1 is kind of important here. Now maybe, I mean, having 1 more poison will be kind of good. So what should we milligan here? Okay, that is kind of good. So most likely we're gonna Yennefer's Invocation his defender, as he's gonna be playing that. So we're gonna start with our trusty sergeant.
If the king demands a head, I'll give him yours.
Okay, let's start with our Fenin. So that way, he's at least not gonna be putting 2 armor. I mean, that is kind of a good Yennefer's Invocation target. But we don't really have any way to boost it. I mean, we can use our informants for that. We can poison that actually. Let's just take that. I mean, Yennefer's Invocation was kind of for his defender, so maybe we should have gone for poison on Anna instead of Yennefer's Invocation, instead of invoking that.
Your heart will flutter like this bird, mad with fear.
Well, that is good. but we can, you know, keep up here. So next we're gonna play Slave Hunter. Okay.
What's going on about this Mark fella? This one's got spirit.
Well, at least we have got 8-point poison target, so that is not really that bad.
Dwarfs. What are they without their armor?
Now if he passes here, we're gonna pass here too. So he is committing his urgent here. We can still catch up, so we're gonna put poison on that. I mean, he should be taking a pass here. That's his best pass. Or if he's not really taking a pass, then he should be using that Order of Ireland. I mean, that's the only way he can, you know, win this round without going one card down. Or maybe he can do that.
Tan their black-clad hides at Sodden will tan their black-clad hides again.
Yep, so we'll be taking a pass here. So yeah, maybe we should have, I mean, ideally we should have saved 21st Invocation for the Defender, as Pincer Maneuver do have, you know, Defender and Erland and Arch Griffin. So maybe picking Anna wasn't really a good play here. Is this a good hand? I don't really know if he's gonna push or not. Maybe. So let's just play Cavalry here and let's take a pass. Now we do need Usurper and, you know, now he's gonna have Renew too, so that is gonna be pain in the ass. Do we need 2 of these? How many golds do we have in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a lot. Let's move this. Okay. I've kind of wanted to have her in deck or him. So let's just start with Master of Disguise.
Faces. All yours to command.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna lock that.
And we get what? Bloody Striegers.
We do have got 2 more aristocrats, so yep. Let's lock that, and that way we are gonna have at least 1 point on. Now next turn we are gonna play Anna down.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weaponry.
Okay, so next we're gonna be playing our masquerade ball now. Most likely he's gonna have heat wave, but I think we should be good.
Let's dance till the sun sings its morning song.
I think he may be having Bloody Baron, that's why he's not really killing Anna here.
Again and again and again.
Now we don't really want his Eggman to get boosted by much, as he does have Veil there. So let's just play with this.
I never miss,
that.
even at full gallop.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Okay, that is kind of a weird play here. So let's go for our Roderick here.
Kill the dog fiddlers!
Now we can kind of go for coup de grace here, to be honest.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health. Out of the way,
So far is
babble!
good.
Feeling a bit
Let's do that. Let's play this here.
Prepare to suffer
Yep,
and
that was a
die.
big play. I don't think our opponent is gonna, top that play here. The downside of both the plays, if we would have gone for, Van Muller here, then we wouldn't have drawn into Usurper.
arsenic on my
Let's poison that.
Fall overboard
I mean,
and
I
I'm
don't
not
really
coming
think
after you.
he's gonna win this
Shall flog them into submission.
in any manner. Let's rock that.
this time.
Maybe he's having Jordan. Okay, Igni. Well, that is a 22-point Igni.
Not your lucky day.
So it's another Nilfgaard deck.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Imposter. and we are kind of going first. So we do have both the sergeants, which are good. We have access to 2 poisons, which is good too. And we have got access to our Ramon and soldiers package. So I think this is as good of a hand as it gets. So we're gonna, keep this hand. Start with our sergeants. Next we're gonna play this one too. And then it's gonna be, Ramon and all these Artfinin crossbowmen and all that stuff. So this can be our poison target if our opponent is gonna push us. So yep, let's play this one too here. Okay, so he has got locks too.
Beaters forward! Let the hunt begin.
I mean, we can lock his Magni Division 2, to be honest. But I kind of want to have one lock in hand.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
I think he's playing something similar to us here. So let's play our Ramon here. Let's do that. So next we are gonna play our Artfinins.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
Okay, so let's take a pause here. So round 1 is in the bag, and another thing is, should we push for round 2? So we do have got coup de grace and Roderick. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have got 4 colds in deck. Now we can, we are gonna dump our crossbowmen here. Let's keep this hand for now.
Dwarves. What are they without their armor?
So what are we missing here? Joachim will be good here, and so is Brothens. So yeah, let's take a pass. Now I don't really think our lock is gonna be that useful against Nilfgaard. So we are gonna mulligan Alba character here, as he's not really an aristocrat, so he's not really gonna be useful for initiating our scenario. Okay, not good, not good. That is not really a good hand. I mean, so in total we have currently access to 4 poisons, including 2 from Masquerade Balls. Well, okay, that is a hand. So usurper is also, you know, okay, so he does have access to Damien, I think. So let's just put this down.
I shall relieve them of all burdens.
Okay, so it's gonna pull out our Prathans or Joachim. Okay, now that is kind of a big issue for us. Or maybe not. I mean, what happens if we use Damien? That's what I'm kind of wondering here. Do we again able to lock the imposter or something? Not really sure here. Anyways, so let's just play this on this and take a pass for now. Actually, we should have locked the unit instead of, you know, okay. So he is, I mean, he's having tall units on board, so that is kind of good for us. Now we have 1, 2, 3 aristocrats in hand. So let's just play tall here.
Have I something in my teeth?
Okay, he is having access to heat wave. Okay. So the thing is, what should we play here? Maybe usurper. Okay, let's just go for usurper here. I mean, I don't really know what to play here, as he doesn't really have any units on board that we can, you know, copy or something. And I think that he has access to defender, as he is, I mean, he did had Damien, so I think he's having access to defender, and if he poison one of his units, he can play his defender, and, you know, then we won't be able to kill any of his units. I mean, we are having purify here, but then again we are only having 2 poisons, and we don't really have Joachim to, you know, draw into our Fans of the Empire. So So yep, let's go for lock on this, so that way we're at least gonna have 1 point a turn. So we do need to play something that can, you know, boost our usurper here, as if he has access to one of his coup de grace and he plays our usurper via that, that is gonna be a game losing move for us. Okay. So what should we play here? We can play Brothans and go for crossbowman here.
Push on! No mercy!
Let's play it here.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Let's play this here. So we do have got, you know, few points, but he hasn't really played anything. He may still have access to ball or usurper of his own, and he still have his leader, which is gonna be worth at least 8 points. So he's not really, you know, locking our thirsty dame, so I think he has got access to, you know, some big removal unit too. So anyways, let's just go for poison on Damien. Now if he plays defender, we are just gonna first invocation that. I mean, I still think we are in a pretty comfortable position here.
Mistake stars reflected
Okay.
in the night sky.
That's fine.
Never snip from the master's table. Never.
So we can, first invocation will go forwards here, and then we can use Roderick to use it back.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit!
Okay, so he played it on ranged. That's kind of weird. I mean, that is pretty smart, to be honest. So even if we take Wilger Forts here, we cannot really, we won't be able to play it. No, we can take this. That is kind of, that was kind of a sick move, to be honest. So we are still gonna take that. I mean, we still should be having this match in the bag. but that was a great move by him. I mean, if he has got usurper in hand, then maybe it's something. Okay, that was pretty sick.
Live the Emperor!
That was so clever of him. I've got to give it.
100 faces, all yours to command.
Okay. So now the thing is, I mean, we are still winning the match, but he did, you know, make some good moves.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Yep.